Hi, my name's Sean. I'm director for the short film Hummingbird. Welcome to our latest update. Here today with our producer Adam, and we're going to talk you through some of the things that, some of the latest things about the film that we're getting into at the moment. So right now we've just updated the story a little bit more, and we're currently at 7:30 in the morning at one of our potential locations. This is South Quay in Canary Wharf. But for now, welcome to the update. I'll show you around. South Quay. And this is one of the many locations we're wanting to use for a few reasons. At night, actually, just as you look over here, this is all nicely lit up. It's actually a really good place for some really good reflections. And just around the corner is where a lot of our other locations are as well. So one thing I really wanted to get out of this area was to get the reflections of the buildings, and that's probably going to be at night, I'll be honest. We've been here a couple of times now, and that tends to be the best opportunity for us. Right now though, it is quite dead here, and so let's go for a walk and we'll see what's further down. At the minute, the film, we're looking at about a 15 to 20 minute run time. Now that is down to a few restrictions that we've got, but we're also trying to keep it neat and tidy and kind of all in a good small package, but not overrunning anything. So we're not going to keep anything on screen for like too long. The idea is that once we've got it set up, almost like a scene in, well, a very long scene in different areas, we're going to work it all together, so it'll be a nice finished polished piece for you. Okay, so the story for Hummingbird, we've got our main character Georgia, who's struggling from abuse from her family at home. She seeks out advice and support. Now for that she goes online and goes onto a chat room. On the chat room she actually meets up with our other main character Rose, and they decide to meet up in person, in public. Rose is in an unfortunate circumstance where she's determined to commit suicide by the end of that night, and she wants that to be her last night on Earth. Georgia goes along to spend the evening with her just for support and something to get away from the family. So Rose takes Georgia out on a night out. They decide to go to a nightclub. At the nightclub, it becomes apparent that Rose hasn't got any money, and she's choosing to beg, borrow and steal her way through her last night, and so she decides to steal a gentleman's credit card with no limit on it. They splash the cash in the nightclub and then escape without giving it back to him. They decide to go to a hotel and they book out a penthouse suite, watch a film, relax, chill out. They're having great times until, that is, Georgia realises in one of her pockets that some drugs have been placed on her. When she questions Rose about it, Rose is almost certain that it was someone that she knows, and so it becomes an unfortunate situation. So while there's tension in the room in the hotel, the gentleman from the bar has just caught up with them. He's driven up to the hotel and he's now getting aggressive with the receptionist downstairs, as he's fully aware that the girls are upstairs. The girls realise that the gentleman's there and decide to make an escape while they can. They run straight through the reception right past the gentleman, and he's left his keys in his car, so they decide to take it. They go joyriding across London, through Chinatown, through Greenwich, and eventually go to a country road. On the country road, Rose decides this is a perfect opportunity for her and tries to take her own life. This is by swerving her car in towards oncoming traffic, but Georgia stops her. Georgia, left alone in an alleyway, decides to try and escape and outrun the police, but cornered, she decides there's nothing left to it, and finding the drugs in her pocket, decides there's only one way out. She tries to overdose, but it doesn't happen, and when she wakes up again, she realises that there's much more beautiful things in life and in the world than just one moment of struggle. So that's the story for now. We're going to follow this up a bit more with continuous updates for the film, and we're going to talk you all the way through. One of the options that we're going to have in part of our investment plan is that when you invest a certain amount, we're actually going to offer you the chance to have a look at our script and give us any advice you think along the way. Now this I think is really important, because although there's a small crew of us, a total of 5 I think at the moment, we're going to want as many ideas as possible. At the minute this is my story that I've built up from scratch, but I want to develop it more. With it being a 15 to 20 minute film, there's no room for errors or hesitation, and with such a sensitive subject we want to make sure we get it right first time, and that's where you come in.
I'm Adam. I'm the producer for Hummingbird. I'm so excited to be working on this project, mainly because it covers so many areas that I really like. We are building this project with a fantastic team. We have myself as the producer, we have Ricky, who is our assistant producer and who is covering PR. We have Anthony, who is our gaffer. We have Brandon, a wonderful DP. We have Donnie, who's covering camera. And we also have Adam, another Adam, but he's covering VFX. And of course you've met our famous director, Sean. Currently we're past the development stage, but right now we're bang on in the middle of pre-production, and we are so excited with what we are building. All the locations we're looking at suit the style for the film. We have our favourite locations, but we are looking for backups as well. We are looking for financial support. This can be in the form of sponsorships or product placement. This is by far our favourite option because it allows you to advertise your events, your campaigns, your products into our film.
Okay guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching yet again. I know it's been a little while since our latest update. There's a few reasons really, mostly because a few of us had to move house, but no excuses now. Everyone's pushing in the right direction and we're all driven to make this film. Unfortunately, it's not entirely possible with just us. We do need your help. We do need financial support to make this happen. We'll go into that a little bit more at a later date, and it'll be part of our Indiegogo campaign. We should have a website up and running in a few weeks' time. We should have our Facebook page, which has always got updates on. This will be on there. And we're going to try and keep you up to date all along the way. And so you're along for the ride. Welcome.
How could we start again?